I'd gone to bed thinking that probably, as is often the case, despite all the rhetoric, things would come out in what I would call a balanced way, and probably we would just about opt to remain in the European Union. And I turned on the TV at 6:30, just about the time that Attenborough was announcing that we were out, and the feeling in one word that I was just really numb with shock and about worry about what the future held. Well, really just the conversations I've had, particularly I live just outside Sunderland, and the conversations I've had in the northeast since the referendum outcome, and the way people have said to me very nicely, guessing I suppose I was a Remainer, sort of saying to me, did they do the right thing? Because Sunderland was overwhelmingly Brexit, and it just brought home to me what an awful campaign it had been on both sides, and what a dreadful way a referendum is of determining what are really, really important, complicated issues that are going to shape people's lives. I'm going to give you two words, if I may. Resolved, because we now have to go ahead with this. There's no doubt we can't go on redividing our country with periodic debates about what we've now decided, however clumsily, but also fearful, because I'm not sure that we yet really understand the implications of what we've undertaken, and time will tell whether my fears are justified. I really hope not. Well, in a sense, I'd like to say to them what the media suggests they keep saying to me, which is that these islands have largely held together for centuries through many, many amazingly difficult times, and we now need to hold together now, and we don't need to castigate each other for what the decision, why it was taken on the 23rd of June, but we need now to work together and respect other people's views and make the best success of it that we can, and that applies to both sides of the debate on the 23rd of June. Well, it seems to me that the strength of the United Kingdom has been the ancient nature of its constitution, the fact it's remained adaptable. We were told on 23rd of June that we would start the process to, quote, take back control, unquote. Taking back control involves respect for these institutions. And one of the things that shocked me since 23rd June has been the way that some people have attacked the role of the courts, including the Supreme Court, and indeed the role of one of our two houses of Parliament. They are doing their job, and if we're going to make a success of Brexit, that includes respecting the way that we deliver important decisions through our constitution. So that is what I think is the most important thing that has come out of the process since 23rd June, and we really need to stick to that and to keep it very much in mind over the bumpy times ahead. I would like to add that an amazing part of Britain's history has been the diversity of these islands. Welsh, Scottish, Irish, albeit divided, Cornish, the waves of many groups of people who've come here and have integrated and so on. So I think an important thing to just bear in mind for the future is, and something we didn't really take into account on 23rd June, is the impact on that diversity of the way the decision went. And we need to remember that our richness as a country, as a United Kingdom, has always lain in the fact that we've been able to work together despite our differences. And my big worry, if I can end with a worrying thought, is the impact on Ireland and Scotland of a decision that was taken nationally on the 23rd of June. And we need to always bear those impacts in mind if we're to hold the United Kingdom together and continue to be so effective as we have in the past.